Namaste. And thank you for your presence in this practice about vacation. Taking a vacation from doing yoga and just experiencing it and taking this opportunity to appreciate the aesthetic quality of your practice and its deeper spiritual meaning. We'll do fewer poses to allow more time to enjoy each of them fully. To train your mind to be quiet and still so that you can enjoy the ever-present bliss and joy within you. The bliss body, Anandamaya Kosha, is the deepest layer of your personal self. Your bliss body is filled with natural ecstasy, joy, and goodness. I had the wonderful experience of practicing yoga outside the other morning, and a butterfly, a beautiful frittery butterfly, landed on my foot. And I thought, oh, he's not going to stay long. And I continued my yoga practice, and somehow he continued to cling on to my foot even when I was upside down in headstand. So you can imagine some wondrous, beautiful creature joining you in your practice today. And just being present, being open to that magical addition where you can sense a deeper connection to your practice without being so routine and the form of the pose, but the feeling of the pose, the rasa. Okay, so we're sitting in Sukhasana, and we'll start just by folding forward, walking the hands away, but really taking your time with each breath, allowing the inhalation to fill you from the bottom of the lungs all the way up to the top, and the exhalation to empty the lungs from the top all the way to the bottom. So there's no rush. You can take as long as you need to for each breath. Savor witness the beauty of this moment. Slowly lift up, lean back. The arms press behind you to open the chest and lift the chin. Tuck the shoulder blades under the heart and open the chest. Now recross the legs with the opposite foot in front and fold forward once more. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, begin to hinge forward over the hips. Taking complete breaths in and complete breaths out. Taking this time to rest, relax, and appreciate the aesthetic beauty of each wondrous breath. lifting up. We'll practice some alternate nostril breathing. So lift the shoulders up and back so you have good posture, balancing right up over the sitting bones. And using one hand to open or close one nostril at a time, fill the lungs with a deep inhale. Close the left nostril, slowly exhale right for a count of 3. Inhale right, same count of 3. And switch, exhale left, counting to 3 again. Inhale left. The top of the inhale, switch sides and keep counting to yourself. And rest the hands. Breathe normally. Good. And you can recline and lay back. Lifting the knees. And just allow the pelvis to rock with your breath. On the inhale, the lower back is arching up away from the floor. And on the exhalation, the lower ribs pull down, the tailbone lengthens, and the lower back flattens. Pulse with Mula Bandha as you exhale, tighten in the pelvic floor. And relax on the inhalation, letting the belly soften, the lungs fill completely. And each exhalation begin to tighten Mula Bandha at the root. Rocking the hips. Now walk the heels up close to the sitting bones and lift up on the inhale, bridge pose, and lower gently on the exhale. Up on the inhale, and down on the exhale. Do twice more, concentrating on the breath. And last one now. Good, that's enough. And rest. Hug the knees into the chest. Relax the arms on the inhale, let them lengthen, and tuck in a little tighter on the exhale, squeezing navel to spine. let the feet rest back down. And cross the right ankle over the left knee. The right knee open to the side. And then cradle, threading the needle of the right arm through. Hug the left knee to the chest. Starting gradually. The arms relaxed. And then gently tightening the arms on the exhale. You'll feel that stretch in the right hip. Back off on the inhale, so there's no tension built up, no resistance. But you can work with your body, with your breath, in a cooperative and loving way. Take another full breath. And release to switch sides, putting the right foot down, cross the left ankle over the right knee. Take your time. We have all the time in the world to breathe and to feel the pose. You're not just doing poses one after another to check them off. You're learning, growing, and experiencing your relationship with each pose. Begin to work with this side gently at first, lengthening the breath so you really have time to experience the feeling of the pose. All right. Now set down the feet and widen the feet to the width of the mat and twist the knees. So windshield wiper the knees to one side, arms wide. And after a breath or two, switch the knees and rock them to the next side. Breathe here. That's good. Back to the first side. Now, if you want, you can hook the heel on top of the knee to deepen the twist in the hip. And next side. Option of hooking the heel up on to the outer knee. Now come around to kneeling. Table pose. And push the hips back to the heels. Lower the head down to child's pose. Turning inward with your awareness. Feel where your breath goes. Delve into that deep, Anandamaya Kosha, sipping the nectar of bliss. Now lifting the hips up, we'll come to puppy dog pose. Walk the hands forward and scoop the chest through. The forehead may touch the mat, but the palms are still pressing down to lift the armpits up and away from the floor, keeping space in the back of the shoulders and neck. And walk the hands under the shoulders. Coming back to table pose. And we'll take the right arm, lift it up, and thread it under the left into a twisting child. Stretching the back of the shoulder and the side of the neck. Lifting up with an inhale. Center for a breath. And when you're ready, lift the left arm and thread the left arm underneath, tucking the chin to a twist to the side. Try not to feel a compression around the neck and shoulder, but more of a stretching and lengthening. Gradually release that side, lifting back to table pose. And we'll curl the toes under for downward dog. Lift up the knees and press the hips back. Feel free to walk the knees, move the hips, and make variations that your body is craving. And then release knees and chest down to the mat for cobra pose. Point the toes back and roll the head and shoulders up. Draw the shoulder blades down, lifting the chest, strengthen the buttocks. And then release. Come down to rest. When you're ready, come back into cobra. And this time, rock the hips from side to side, some twisting cobra. And push back to child's pose. Rest and recuperate. while still taking complete breaths. And then lift and step the right foot forward to low lunge. You'll keep the left hand down and revolve to the right. Sweep the right arm up and open the chest. And release the right hand back down. Begin to straighten the right leg and fold forward, lifting the toes up. Relax the knee on the inhale and stretch that hamstring and calf as you exhale by straightening the knee and toning the muscles. Now bring the left hand a little closer under the shoulder. Take the right arm back up and open, revolve towards this right side. And release the right hand, right foot back, and we'll pop back into downward dog. Just to lengthen the spine as you exhale. And relax the knees and shoulders on the inhale. You can rest the knees down and step the left foot forward to low lunge. Keep the right hand down and sweep the left arm up. Turning, open. Excellent. Lower the left hand and start to straighten that front knee. Fold forward and kneeling pyramid. Relaxing on the inhale, making sure you have comfortable alignment in the shoulders and neck. And then tighten the muscles to the bone as you exhale, giving a little strengthening to the muscles that you're stretching. And then bring the right hand closer under the right shoulder and twist to the left, opening the left arm up. Wonderful, good. And lower the left hand, step the left foot back. All right, walk forward to come up to stand. And lift the back, arms, reach up. And rest, arms down, Tadasana. Okay, right foot back, warrior one. And bend the left knee. When your feet are solid, start to lift the arms. And keep the shoulders relaxed. Begin to sense and feel the pose more than doing the pose. As though you were witnessing a mirror image of yourself doing this pose. And you could appreciate the artistic and beautiful quality And lower the arms. Bring them down to the front knee and start to slide down the front leg, folding over the left hip. And pausing on the inhale to realign the hips and shoulders, and then tightening the muscles on the exhale to stretch a little deeper. And the next inhale, step right foot forward to meet the left. And exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the left foot back, bend the right knee. Press down with the exhale. Lift up on the inhale, coming back up to Warrior One. Feeling each breath and how it shapes the pose as you create beauty. Being open to the grace of this moment. And lower the arms, bring them to the front knee, and start to fold over the right hip. Parshvottanasana, or pyramid pose. Taking time to complete one breath at a time. Relaxing the knee on the inhale. And then tightening the muscles on the exhale to protect all the attachments. Imagining you had all the time in the world for this practice. No other cares or responsibilities other than to your own health and happiness. Now, and then inhale, step the left foot forward. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Now bend the knees, squat down, lifting the heels to a deep squat. And balance, gaze at a spot in front of you. Hands to the heart, the shoulders back. And release the hands, straighten the legs. And inhale, roll up to stand. Lift up the arms, stretch to the fingertips. And then rest, arms down. Okay, turn to the left side. And Warrior Two. Bend the right knee. And open the arms. Float with the breath. Like a cork bobbing up and down on the waves. And lift the right arm, reverse warrior. And go ahead, straighten the right knee. So lengthen that whole right side of the body. And then windmill the right hand down for triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale, lift the left arm up and back. And exhale, strengthen the legs, push down through the feet. Now bend the right knee for side angle, the elbow on top of the knee, or the hand down inside the foot for a long stretch on that left side of the body. Okay, and hands down, switch sides, stepping the right foot back to down dog. And step the left foot forward, warrior two. Now I'm going to spin around and float on the breath. Bobbing up a little on the inhale and deeper down on the exhale. Using the strength of the inner thighs to keep you steady. All right, lift the left arm, reverse warrior, and straighten the left knee. And I'll bring the left hand down to the left leg for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, lift the right arm up and back. And exhale, push down through the feet. Lengthen the legs. Strengthen the buttocks. Bend the left knee for side angle Parshvakonasana. The elbow on the knee or inside. And release. Come up to stand. Face the side of the mat with the feet parallel. And then fold forward. Hands to the earth. Move the hips from side to side. Remain upright or squat on one side, Skandasana. I'm squatting on the right heel, left leg extended. Take the left arm and lift it up. Get a nice twist. Some people bind around the knee and back. Okay. And then take to the next side. Bend the left knee. Squat down to the heel. And then lift the right arm. Open the chest. And then release. And we'll just come all the way down to sitting with the legs wide apart. Moving the sitting bones back and apart. Spiral the inner thighs down and flex the ankles. Keep strength in the shins. Inhale, draw the lower back in, the shoulders back. And on the exhale, start to fold forward. Going in small stages. relaxing tension on the inhale. And then slowly tightening the muscles you're stretching on the exhale. Hug them to the bone. And don't be afraid to come up on the inhale. Re-lengthen. Deeper on the exhale. And slowly rise, lifting the head, shoulders, and bring the knees up for twist. Half floor to the fish. Bring the right heel underneath and back towards the left buttocks. And then hug the left knee into the chest. Wrapping the right elbow in front, begin to twist and look over the left shoulder. Make sure both sitting bones stay glued to the mat. The lower back drawing in. And the crown of the head reaching up. Take several breaths. As your body becomes more comfortable in the pose, you may need to make minor adjustments. Now, unwind that direction and switch sides. Lift the right knee up and thread the left heel underneath. And hug the right knee towards the chest. Spine straight and tall. And begin your twisting. Hooking the elbow around the knee. Look over the right shoulder. And keep pulling the legs underneath you. Alright, unwind that direction as well. Place both feet flat on the mat, the hands behind the hips, and lift up the hips for an upward table. Squeeze the buttocks, draw the shoulder blades under the back. And then slowly rest and lower down. Okay. We're going to do a little more pranayama. And this is the Brahmari pranayama, the bumblebee breath. Okay. So when you exhale, you're going to lightly seal the lips and make a humming sound like a bumblebee. And then whenever you need to inhale, fill the lungs once more and start your bumblebee exhale. The humming of the bees represent the sacred sound of vibration of the Matriki Shakti, the little mothers of mantra, and the deep roots of sound vibration. There is a mystical connection with the beehive of the heart and the humming at the crown of the head. Now we'll amplify this humming at the crown of the head by adding Shanmukhi mudra. Okay, Shanmukhi supports the yogic practice of pratyahara, or withdrawal of the senses, which is the fifth limb of Ashtanga Yoga. The 6 gates include the 2 ears, the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And by sealing these 6 gates, the yogi turns inward to cultivate the art of withdrawal, which nourishes inner peace and calmness. I need to remove my glasses to demonstrate, but it's simply closing the ear flaps with the thumbs, pinning the eyelids down with the first fingers, shutting the nostrils with the middle fingers, and the last 2 fingers sealing the lips together. Okay, and once you have all the gates closed, then you begin that bumblebee breath and hear the humming in the crown of the head. And remove the mudra and just breathe normally. And we'll lay down, recline. Lifting up the knees as you lay down. Press the feet and float the buttocks an inch off the floor, sliding the back of your hands underneath and sitting down then on your hands. Now, with that height, begin to lift the legs and invert them. And notice the aesthetic quality of an inversion in your practice. Maintain this inverted leg pose as long as you're comfortable, or you can also add any variations that you'd like to try, maybe opening the legs to wide angle, rolling the ankles, or even rocking the hips up into a plow. So just have a little fun with some kind of inversion. Half shoulder stand, Sarvangasana, full shoulder stand, or the Halasana plow. And take rest when you need to. But give the pose an opportunity to really teach you something. Learn to train your mind to be still, present. And bear witness to the aesthetic quality of the pose. whether there's a butterfly on your foot or not. And then begin to rest the feet back to the mat. Remove the hands. And then open the knees apart so the soles of the feet touch together. And give your body enough space to breathe. To witness the flow of air so that every part of the body is breathing and is being nourished by the breath. Can soften on the inhale and find a deeper stretch on the exhale. Start to lift the knees and lift the feet for happy baby. Hold on to the ankles or the feet or even the backs of the thighs, where you can pull the knees in towards the shoulders and armpits. Create a little movement if your body craves some. And then begin to release and stretch out the legs, widen the feet, and lift the arms up over the head in a full body stretch all the way to the fingertips and the toes and the wrists and the ankles, all down the arms and back and the legs and hips and the mouth and tongue stretching. And when you're completely satisfied, bring your arms down by your side, and the feet to about hip distance apart. So there's symmetry in your spine and arms and legs, and complete comfort and ease in your back. So make any adjustments. Find that perfect resting pose, Shavasana. And then continue to relax in your face, mouth, and jaw. The shoulders and arms, letting go of tension, melting into the mat. And your back and chest resting. Relaxing the abdomen and the hips. Relaxing the legs, the knees, and the shins. Relaxing the ankles, and the feet, and the toes. focus on one area of the body at a time with the breath. So where the mind goes, the prana goes. So let's heal ourselves with that prana, that life force, which also deepens our connection to the inner self, the bliss layer, Anandamaya Kosha. We'll begin by focusing awareness at the center of the forehead and inhaling to the center of the forehead and exhaling at the center of the forehead. Repeating there, inhale and exhale at the center of the forehead. And once again, to inhale at the center of the forehead, then exhale at that same spot. Next is the third eye, inhaling between the eyebrows and exhaling between the eyebrows. Inhale to the corners of the eyes and exhale to the eyes. Inhale to the tip of the nostrils and exhale at the tip of the nostrils. Inhale to the throat center and exhale at the throat center. Inhale to the shoulders and exhale to the shoulders. Inhale to the upper arms and exhale at the upper arms. Inhale to the elbows. Exhale at the elbows. Inhale to the wrists and exhale at the wrists. Inhale to the center of the palms and exhale at the center of the palms. Repeating that, inhale, center of the palms, and exhale at the center of the palms. Good. Inhale at the wrists, and exhale at the wrists. Inhale at the elbows, and exhale at the elbows. Inhale at the upper arm and exhale at the upper arms. Inhale at the shoulders and exhale at the shoulders. Inhale to the throat center and exhale at the throat center. Inhale at the heart center. Exhale at the heart center. Inhale at the base of the breastbone. Exhale at the bottom of the breastbone. Inhale at the navel center. And exhale at the navel center. Inhale at the sacral center. Exhale at the sacral center. Inhale at the root center, at the base of the spine. And exhale at the root center. Repeating that, inhale at the root. And exhale at the root center. Inhale at the sacral center. Exhale at the sacral center. Inhale at the navel center. Exhale at the navel center. Inhale at the bottom of the breastbone. Exhale at the bottom of the breastbone. Inhale to the heart center. Exhale at the heart center. Inhale at the throat center. Exhale at the throat center. Inhale at the tip of the nostrils. Exhale at the tip of the nostrils. Inhale at the eyes. And exhale at the eyes. Inhale at the third eye between the eyebrows. Exhale at the third eye. Inhale at the center of the forehead. Exhaling at the center of the forehead. Inhale at the crown of the head. And exhale at the crown of the head. Inhale again to the crown. And exhale at the crown. Last time, inhale to the crown. And exhale at the crown. Very good. You can just breathe now as though your whole body breathes. Becoming more spacious on the inhale. And letting go to a deeper rest and relaxation with the exhale. Resting, relaxing, just savoring the taste of the breath in the nostrils, the touch of the air on the inhale, and the exhale. Knowing that you have this deep layer of bliss that is naturally filled with ecstasy, joy, and goodness, always deep within. Experience that rasa, that flavor of artistry and the aesthetic beauty that surrounds us in all forms. Maybe it takes the form of a beautiful butterfly or an exquisite blossom of a flower. You deserve this time of rest and rejuvenation, where you can devote all your attention to your own health and happiness. Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinanaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lord, may we be protected together. May we be nourished together. May we give strength to one another. And may our study be filled with light. May there be no jealousy among us. Peace, peace, peace. May this be so. And now, please start to deepen your breath. Stretch and move in your body to awaken the muscles. And roll to the side, waking up the mind to this time and place. And when you feel ready, come upright to an easy seated pose. Bless you and thank you for your practice and for your presence and for your deep soul beauty. Namaste.